Welcome everybody to this week's edition of Three Men in a Movie. We're a couple men short, Hans is on business, and Byron is in New York for Lucha Vavu. Gentlemen, we'll see you next week. I also want to mention that this past week we hit the 200 subscriber milestone and also passed 20,000 views. So thank you very much guys for continuing to come to Three Men in a Movie for all of your movie information and also for our recommendations. This week I saw two films, and like a nerd I paid for them both because we were afraid to get caught. You might want to catch some of these award season films given that the Oscar nominations are going to be announced early next month. So, first film I saw was Three Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri. Long title, right? But the title tells you exactly what the main purpose of the plot is. There is a woman played by Frances McDormand who actually already received an award for her performance there at the Golden Globes and is probably going to be nominated for the Oscars. Her daughter is murdered in a grotesque way and she isn't happy with the police's response. She decides to put up these billboards to put some pressure on the police chief of the town to help her find the murderer. But at the same time, there's so many undertones, dark undertones within the town because the film is actually put out as a comedy and there are a lot of very funny moments in the film, but also some very serious topics that are discussed, like racism, for example, and sexism as well. So my recommendation is go watch it, pay for it, and take people to watch it because it will be a pleasant experience in terms of the comedy. It is also a very thrilling plot line, and besides the well talked about Frances McDormand performance where she holds back no punches and really goes at it with the sarcasm and the anger and the vulgarity sometimes that she portrays in the film, a character actor, a career character actor like Sam Rockwell has his best performance arguably of his career. This week, I also saw The Post, starring Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep. And I'm going to say about this one, wait for it. Although, you know, it's a Steven Spielberg film and most of us hear Steven Spielberg, Tom Hanks, Meryl Streep, we think, whoo, great film, great performances. And it was a pretty good film and the storyline is solid. I learned a lot from this film that I didn't know about our American history during the Nixon era, where there were some documents released on the Washington Post, hence the title, The Post, about the Vietnam War. So I learned a lot of stuff from it, but the performances were very Tom Hanks-like for Tom Hanks, very Meryl Streep for Meryl Streep, and it did feel sort of like a C+, kind of lukewarm, down the middle, not too much controversy within the film. That is what you expect from Steven Spielberg, and that is what you're going to get. So between those two films, I'm going to say that definitely pay for Three Billboards Outside of Ebbing. That film has a lot of edge to it and a lot of performances where the characters say things that you wouldn't expect from certain characters in certain films, this being one of them. Now in The Post, different story. You get a lot of PG type of political banter within it, and it sort of leaves you like with an unfulfilled feeling after you watch it. It's a good movie, and it could win for screenplay, but as far as performances are concerned, they fell a little short. So let us know in the comments if you've seen these movies, if you're interested in watching either one of those, and also don't forget to hit the like button. Obviously, we'd love to bring this show to as many people as we possibly can, so spread the word for us. Share the channel, and let us know by sending messages if you have any suggestions for any films you'd like us to watch, or if there's anything you'd like us to do on the show that might be interesting to you guys as fans. So thank you very much for tuning in this week. This has been Three Men and a Movie.